The box office is in shackles this weekend.
Oh, I have almost no cash. Just $9,000.
Got your keys.
Just so you know, I would have done the same thing if you were white.
That's good to know.
Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart's prison comedy Get Hard is expected to take the lead at the box office with $35 million. The movie centers on Will Ferrell's character hiring Kevin Hart to toughen him up as his prison coach. DreamWorks Home is expected to come in second place with $30 million. You're going to take the kids to that movie?
I can't. That girl looks exactly like my eldest daughter, Audrey.
She does.
So absolutely, and we love anything with like monstery, friendly creatures,
Oh.
wide set eyes. Oh my God, how cute are they?
Rihanna does the voice, Jim Parsons does an alien. Amazing cast, so I want to check it out too. Sorry, gotta warm up my pipes. Everything is awesome again.
Here it is. Instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy. Step 1.
Warner Brothers has hired Jason Segel to pen a new Lego movie. It won't be a sequel to The Lego Movie, but rather a spin-off. Tentative title, it's The Billion Brick Race. It's expected to be just one of many planned spin-offs from the studio who hope to build on the massive success of The Lego Movie. It's the whole thing now where it's all about building a universe.
Jason Segel is so funny. He's a great writer, and that movie was amazing in 3D.
I know. I need to see it. I still
I just
haven't.
want to hear you sing. Everything is awesome.
Tune in an hour, and you can hear me sing it again.
Sarah do the soundtrack as well.
All right, Westeros, more like Queen Street Westeros. Oh, the Game of Thrones pop-up shop is coming to Toronto just in time for the show's Season 5 debut. Fans will find exclusive Season 5 goodies, including shirts, beer glasses, and action figures. You can find it at 277 Queen Street West from April 6th to the 17th. And do you hear that? That's the sound of all the nerds in the city, myself included, running to break the piggy bank.
Yeah, you would wait in line, wouldn't you?
I would.
I think Chris is also a huge fan of that show.
Yeah, Liza's a big fan too, which I've always been surprised with. So maybe she can binge watch some Game of Thrones as she recovers from the eye thing. All right,
We're thinking about you.
we are. Here's someone I freak out over. Batman has friends in high places, even at Congress.
And to Senator Leahy, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge my co-star in Batman. Role is marginally smaller than mine, but I understand you're quite good.
Ben Affleck spoke at a congressional hearing to raise awareness for his advocacy efforts in Africa. He couldn't help giving a shout out to Vermont Senator Patrick Leahy. The politician has a number of cameo roles in Batman movies, including Dawn of Justice with Affleck.
Yeah, apparently he's coming out in the 2016 filming as well, and I'm sure the studio loved that one. Talk about name dropping in Congress.
Name dropping in Congress. And I mean, I really support Ben Affleck in anything he does. He's a really smart guy, and he knows how to play that balance of his, acuity in terms of his mental acuity and what he knows and his public service with the fact that he's one of the biggest movie stars in the world, and not to mention an Oscar winner for Argo.
Yeah, and a philanthropist.
I can't even imagine her saying that. Imagine if we just flash back to Geely days.
No, I stuck by Ben for all those years. I really did. I always thought he would come back, and he has.
I don't understand. People love to hate Ben Affleck, so it's nice that you're out and supporting him.
I am.
He's a good man.
I stick by my Ben.
Just one day.
It's fascinating because in terms of gay relationships, oftentimes the idea of an open relationship or an open marriage, it appears to be much more common than in the heteronormative perspective. So for you, as you were telling your friends and family that you were entering into this arrangement, I mean, what was their feedback?
Yeah, well, I was living in San Francisco, pretty open-minded, so I had a lot of oh, great, I support you 100%. I could totally see why you'd want to do it. Not going to have.
Thank you very much, Anthony. We're used to using PayPal when we're checking out on Amazon or on eBay, but this time around, it's PayPal that's paying up to the tune of $7.7 million. PayPal said in a statement that it voluntarily reported to the Treasury's office that it failed to screen and prevent transactions between 2009 and 2013. Some of the transactions included $7,000 for someone who was known to the U.S., surprisingly, for being involved in the spread of weapons of mass destruction. Now, the online payment service reportedly allowed 500 transactions that contravene a list of individuals and organizations that are on a blacklist. Now, Apple chief executive Tim Cook is giving his $785 million fortune to charity, according to Fortune magazine. The head of the world's largest tech company said he planned to do this after paying for his 10-year-old nephew's college education. He said he's trying to figure out how to be a philanthropist, but in a way that doesn't just involve writing checks. And now BlackBerry this morning reporting some profits when it comes to their earnings. This is everything is awesome
Again.